physical technique. And there's a physical position, right? Stance and movement, right? But then there's the mental technique. Okay? How do you focus? How do you adjust your body? Right? What's your mind frame? You know? But then you have what's called the emotional level, the soul level. Which people forget. That's why like adrenaline moves and things come up, you know? It's like, okay, listen, there's energy involved here. There's something, because when it comes to combat, in any form, whether it's massive or one-on-one, there's something all the way, right? There's many ways, not just the D.O. way. This way is W-E-I, right? You got two people, right? There's a confrontation. So now, we're not dealing with just flesh and blood. We're dealing with will, energy, and intention. Okay? So if this person's will, right, is like steel, right, and his energy is like he's extremely charged, right? If it's kind of like not that charged, his energy level is low, but will could be high, right? But energy is high, and his intention is to crush your skull. It's different if intention is to bust your nose. Understand? Right? Because with the intention of busting your nose, right, he's bringing the intention level up to here. Crushing your skull, the tension level is up to here, right? So we have to understand, be able to read and feel, okay, emotional energy. You can walk into a room and still start feeling things, you know? So I make them more present, more aware that, you know what, the way is really important. You gotta understand not only what's happening in the physical, right, but why, who, and where, and when. You know, something in a bar parking lot at 2 a.m., okay, with some really shady people, and they're drunk, right? That could be a life or death situation. Okay? Something happening, you coming out of Walmart at 10:30 in the morning, very different than 2 a.m., right? So that's taking it multidimensional, like that, right? Then also, okay, well, spiritually, another thing. So now, spirit is kind of like, it's more than like your spirit. It's like energy that flows through you, right? But also it's why you do something, okay? Your life philosophy, okay? You're deep down to the core, okay? Values or rules or laws that you can't go beyond. You know, there was a thing where Enter the Dragon, where he put the cat on the guillotine, right? And what was it? Who was the guy? I can't remember his name back then. You couldn't let him do that. And Hans said, I see. There's a point which you cannot go beyond. Right? Because most normal people have these points, right? They got crazies that don't have these points, but most normal people do. So the thing is, the same way, we all have points where we can't go beyond, right? We have things that will make us go beyond where we would normally stop. Okay, so now, a mother has to pull a car off a pack of some groceries, right? This is no way in hell. She's out of your mind, right? Or for a child, not even thinking twice, right? And she'll put every ounce of strength to move that car. Okay, she may even get some room with that. Okay, what was the difference? The why. The why. Okay, so spiritually, that was like, because she's linked. We have certain spiritual links that we cannot break. So for them, I tell them, you gotta know what's your reason for doing anything. And I say also, you either have water reasons and fire reasons. Water reasons are, that way. Some people go to school because, you know what? I always wanted to be a doctor. I always wanted to help people, So people go, you know what? I went to school because I didn't want to be poor. So they're either moving toward pleasure or away from pain, right? So unfortunately, most people are a little faster when there's a fire under their ass. You know, and really, you know, and that keeps them going, you know. But the thing is, you need both. You need the water reason and the fire reason, right? And that's telling you to have at least 3, you know, because in case one doesn't shoot off that day, you know, you have 3. So 3 positive reasons why I'm doing this activity, and 3, I won't call them negative reasons, but 5 reasons why I'm doing this activity, right? And then also, you're able to turn it on instantaneously when all of a sudden there's someone in front of you that wants to hurt you or rob you or somebody you're with. If you have a strong enough reason in place, okay, then your will, energy, and intention is going to be much stronger and more powerful than that person's will, energy, and intention. That's why sometimes small dogs beat the crap out of big dogs. You know, or animals that, you know, I've seen ducks, you know, chasing pit bulls. Yeah. So that's an example of multi-dimensional. So multi-level and multi-dimensional. But now the thing is this.